You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, The Great War, run by Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
Attention, patriots! The year is 1940 and the world stands on the edge of darkness as the iron grip of Rasputin's Russian Empire tightens across the globe. From the frozen wastes of Siberia to the bombed-out streets of Tokyo, the forces of freedom fight valiantly to hold the line against the enemy bolstered by unholy magic and terrifying technology. But fear not, brave citizens, for the United States has unveiled its greatest weapon in this battle for liberty, Squad Scion. Handpicked from the best and the brightest, these extraordinary individuals have undergone cutting-edge enhancements to become living symbols of hope. And now, 4 fresh recruits, armed with newfound powers and unshakable resolve, are ready to join the fight. These courageous heroes will face the horrors of war, sabotage the Russian war machine, and stand tall against Rasputin's monstrosity, the warriors of divinity. The road ahead will be perilous, but freedom is worth every sacrifice. So, stand at attention, soldiers! The world is watching and the time to strike for liberty is now! Good evening, brave listeners. It is my privilege and honor to welcome you to Terra Prime, the Great War, proudly presented by Saturday Night Gaming and now powered by the Apocalypse. Prepare yourselves for a journey into a world on the brink of chaos, where history has been rewritten and heroism is the last line of defense against tyranny. Tonight you'll witness the clash of courage and darkness as our valiant players navigate the rich lore of Terra Prime, unraveling secrets, facing unimaginable terrors, and standing firm against adversity the likes of which the world has never known before. It's action, it's adventure, it is history rewritten, and with a touch of the extraordinary, I might add. Now, with great excitement, I present our cast and crew, starting to my right.
That's me.
I had to think about it too.
I am Patrick Danielson. I'm being played by Dane. Yo.
Not Patrickson. Daniel
Yes.
Patrickson? No, that's not right.
I'll be going by Breaker most of the game. I expect all of you to remember that. I am a explosives expert who got experimented on, and now I get to be protected by water sometimes.
Cool.
Be on the lookout. I did accidentally dehydrate somebody to death one time, but I promise to try not to do that again.
Just releasing those secrets early on.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. And you, sir.
Don't worry, I wrote that down. It is a secret that I will give to somebody later.
That everybody else already knows. Got it. Got it.
Hopefully we'll all forget by then.
My name is John. My character is not Blast Master.
He's not the blast master. He's the explosives expert. You mean Gas Blaster?
He's
Or
also
Gas Master?
Gas Master.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He
The Mass Gaster.
his given name by his mother is Gaston,
Oh.
but he now mostly goes by Atomos.
Animus.
Thanos.
Oh my gosh.
Animus
I knew you
Thanasis.
shouldn't do this if you couldn't pronounce it.
I'm pretty sure that means the deadly wind, right?
Yeah, because my whole family was killed by Rasputin, and
Same.
so in my I don't know who you are.
Twinsies.
We haven't gotten to you
I
yet.
know who you are.
Well, that's because I'm explaining who I am.
It's happening currently.
You know, I'm Gaston, and that I have allowed myself to, through experimentation, to enhance myself so that it'll fuel my revenge against that guy I mentioned earlier.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Ah.
He has the power to make me forget. I will never forget. And now, through experimentation, I am completely a gaseous being, poisonous gas, and I mostly have to be contained in a suit.
Special containment.
Yeah, special containment suit. I have gas powers. I can release myself into the air, causing discomfort to people around me. And
Sometimes death.
It's called passing gas is the name of
Get them all out now. Go ahead.
We're not going to get them all out now.
Better out than in, I always say.
Yeah.
You literally never said that.
Well, just now I did.
Yeah.
You heard it. It's on
Wind,
recording.
Dust in the wind, so I'll go with it.
Dust in the wind. Okay, you. We're moving on.
I'm Jessica. I'm playing Katya Khrushchev. She also had her family killed by Rasputin. They were dissenters. He didn't like that.
This guy's been getting around.
Yeah, dissenters don't get a lot of attention, not good attention from
Yeah.
dictators.
Yeah.
Dictators and dissenters oftentimes they clash.
I heard that was how you sign up for being a guinea pig.
That's in New Guinea, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a guinea pig. That's why I'm gassed now.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
You allowed yourself to be a guinea pig. Don't even. We just listened to
Yeah, it
your
doesn't
story.
matter if I allow
I
myself.
mean, what kind of a monster allows themselves to be experimented on by a scientist
I
just
didn't
to
say
save the
that
country?
I just said that I was a guinea pig, and that is a fact.
I have fought in all the countries. I was rescued by the Germans and then fought in all the countries.
I
And
fought in
now
all
I
the
end
plus
up
one.
here.
Nice. All right. And you with the red hair.
I'm Laura and I'm playing Ellie. And I don't remember my backstory.
You're a sweet young girl from Alabama. And
Alabama.
Alabama. And
Well, that's all. You don't even.
you could get a moonburn there, but she did not. She actually joined the great fight against the Russian war machine because she doesn't like it. It's because her older brother died. Yeah.
How did
Was
you
he-
forget about your older brother?
Her older brother
It's
died.
so traumatic that I forgot.
Maybe he's much older and she doesn't remember.
He was fighting for the armed forces against the Russian war machine. He died, and she said, "I am not going to take this. I can stand up for myself and beat these bastards."
Was he also
That's
killed
why she's
by
here.
Rasputin?
Well, I mean, by extension, probably, because everybody that's killed by the Russians is killed by Rasputin, I guess, at some
Yeah, that
point.
makes sense.
All right. So I'm Tony Stevens. I will be your GM, editor-in-chief for this game. I hope to bring everybody all of the thrilling action that they've come to know by listening to Saturday Night Gaming's podcasts. Don't forget to go back and listen to everything that's predated this because it's all awesome too. And then tune in every week for us, and we will present to you the best, most exciting story about the 1940s altered history that you've ever heard while listening to this. Right? Don't you agree?
Of all the broadcasts that I've ever heard, this is definitely one of them.
Of all the broadcasts in all the world about the altered history of the 1940s, you had to listen to mine. So, without further ado, we are back as Patty and Gaston struggle to hang on for dear life. Ellie has made it to the vehicles, the garage with all of the advanced armor and vehicles and everything that's in there. And Katya and Takeshi are continuing to try to survive,
I don't know what he's doing.
get the innocents, and maybe defeat Bogatyr? Who knows?
I just need to get my gas inside him.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's all that needs to happen.
Well, you're not even in the same room as him.
I know.
I was trying to get the water out
You know,
of the
in my
guy
experience,
outside.
Y'all are fighting the not
I'm
so
on fire. Oh,
strong.
I'm not on
But,
fire
like,
anymore. So that's
wear
good.
this much armor. They're compensating for something.
I wish I had armor.
Maybe.
They're less than stellar dermal armor.
I
Maybe.
mean, yeah.
Well,
Could be their third heart.
given that, let's see what you do with that knowledge that you've just attained for yourself.
Okay, did Takeshi wake up yet?
Uh,
He's still laying on the ground. You're useless.
he is against the wall, but you can try and get him to...
I want to nudge him really hard with my foot. Not hard enough to hurt him. Just hard enough to wake him up.
Ugh. You again.
Get up! What are you doing?
Seriously, since the moment I met you, I have thought to myself, You are annoying.
Why are you taking a nap right now?
A nap? I just got hit by a large hammer. By some large mechanized Russian
I get hit
super
by large
soldier.
hammers all the time. It's fine. Get
Yeah,
up.
how are you doing?
Walk it off. Let's go.
Then you do something. What do we do?
I don't know. What do you think we should do?
If you
I've
can
damaged
manage...
this hammer again, but
Stop
I
talking,
can't.
woman. You are always talking.
You just asked me what I want to do.
Okay, fine. Talk.
What the hell? I've damaged his hammer again, but I haven't broken it yet. I don't know if he has any weak points in his armor. Can you maybe assess that?
I
I'm
do not have
allowed
that
to.
ability.
I'm not allowed to
Obviously,
either.
that is a specific skill a person must have.
Okay.
But
What do you think we should do?
I can get the hostages and I can teleport them out of here, but I can only carry them.
One at a time?
If you are capable...
Hold up, you about to take them both? Because you told me you could only carry one person in here at a time. That's why I had to take my shirt off.
Because your shirt was so heavy, I know, yes.
The point is, if you about to carry both of them out of here, I'm about to be pissed.
Shh, hush. This is the advantage I am giving you. I can save the hostages. Take them down to the vehicle room, but you must create a diversion for me by attacking that large son of a gun.
So you can take both of the hostages at one time.
I can try to teleport them very quickly.
Why could you only take one of us?
Will you? Okay, fine. I can only save one of them. You pick which one dies.
Oh my god.
I don't know, they're probably both gonna die. They're both bleeding from the
Just
ears.
do it one at a time, and then you know.
Fine.
She is fighting with me on that, so I can't.
Save the hostages. I don't know how to distract him anymore other than what I've already been doing.
Then attack him. That's what he's basically saying. If you can attack him, he'll get the hostages out. Give him enough time to get the hostages
distraction,
out.
yeah.
You just have to hold
I
your own.
really
against
want
this
to
guy.
yank his weapon away from him.
No.
I know you do.
Try and dance back.
A dance?
I don't see any point in just continuing to punch his armor.
Punch his
I
hammer.
really just want to grab his hammer and smack him with it.
Punch his hammer.
Let me punch the hammer.
You want to punch the hammer or grab the hammer and smack him with it?
Can I do that? Let's do that.
Well, that's what you said you wanted to do.
Well, I wanted to do that.
I'm just here for the ride.
That's what she said.
I mean, it's a big hammer.
Everybody's tracking what I'm thinking right now. All right. Listen, I want to grab the hammer and I want to punch him with it. I don't know. Dan's right. I've already broken the hammer a little bit.
You
so-
are directly.
Hold on. Dan's right. I've already broken it a little bit. I should probably just punch it and try to break it. It's already cracked.
Either way.
All I'm going to say in this moment is, in many games, I have been a player. As a player, I have followed Daniel
So like no
into.
ghosting right now.
Every time that he has taken
I have followed my friend Daniel into situations of great danger.
Okay, fine. I'll grab
And
the
he
hammer.
has said, is that a hot dog or is it a poisonous mushroom?
Poisonous mushroom.
And he has
Nice.
convinced me to eat it to find out.
I got 9 to grab the hammer, but I'm assuming that I get a distraction
You got
from dude
9?
just taking the hostages away. So that's actually a 10.
That's a weird assumption. All right, so
Why would he? I got a dice from him somewhere.
you're the distraction to let him get out. All right,
Where's
so
the dice that he gave me?
well that you ran out of. Everybody used
Well,
it.
nobody told me
All
that.
right, so
That's how we survived.
here is your choice. You can grab the hammer
Yes.
and swing it at the dude,
Or
but you will take some damage. You are opening yourself up to damage.
what if I grab
Or-
the hammer and bang it into the door to try to open the door? Or what?
Or or
What are
you
my
just
other
don't-
ors?
Or you just don't grab the hammer. Like he swings and misses you, but you're not able to grab it. So you can get it and hit him with it, or you don't. If you get it though, you're opening yourself up to damage.
I want the hammer.
All right, now we're playing ball.
Checking injured box.
So,
John and I are both one box away from death.
as he's running towards you and he's lifting the hammer, he's swinging it down, you're able to grab hold of the shaft and you yank it really hard and you swing it back around with full momentum, hitting him in his armored face with it. The hammer already shattered, now a volatile explosive as it hits against his armored face and an explosion goes off, sending both of you reeling across the room from each other. Yes, you do mark off one of your injured boxes, but so does he.
I just say it like that.
It's like he gets off on
I
being
know.
injured.
All right, and you notice that Takeshi
You are
is able,
topless.
in a blue flash
Keep
of
forgetting I'm
energy,
topless.
he teleports from where you are over to the hostages. One of them, zoop, and then you see a flash of blue energy again. Zoop, second hostage out of the room. 2 hostages saved, bleeding but saved. One of them is dead, and you and this guy are in the room. Explosion has just gone off. You're on opposite ends of the room. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so he teleports all the bad guys away, but he doesn't come back to help me.
All the VIPs.
The VIPs. He
Right.
gets the VIPs
Right.
out, which
But he
was the
doesn't come back
mission
to
that
help me?
you had and the mission that he had.
But he doesn't come back to help me.
I don't know yet.
What a dick.
All right.
I thought that was the hammer.
So,
The hammer is my
outside the room, you and Gaston are holding on for dear life. You hear a large explosion, which the mech warrior also hears. He's down on one knee. He raises his head up to look towards the room.
I'm going to try and plant a brick of C4 against his neck
All right.
with a timer.
Directly engage target.
Yes. So I'm guessing that is going to be speed.
Yeah.
God.
So that's a 9. Well, 8.
Nice. All right. So, you will be able to do this, but you will open yourself up to a damage.
I'm okay with that.
All
It has
right.
a timer on it.
So, Gaston, from where you are on the ground, you are sitting there and you're like, I feel like my suit is so tired and it is so injured and bruised and why have I ever even come to do this? And you look up and you see Patty just running over screaming like a madman. Take this! And he slaps C2 onto this thing's neck, but he, as he's turning to run away, sets off the detonation charge just a tick too early as it explodes. The mech warrior is now a mess of nuts and bolts and
It only
blood
had
across the
2-second
floor
timer instead of a 6.
as Patty has now exploded himself against the wall face first,
No.
taking another injured box.
Awesome.
Are you dead yet?
Not yet.
All
How
right.
many do you have left?
All
I'm
of
even with you.
So all 3 of us only have 1 box left before we're dead?
Yeah, it's fine. We already got the VIPs out.
all of the soldiers
Yeah.
are currently dead,
Awesome.
Oh yeah, we did.
and you have now enabled yourself to access the command center.
But come on.
Incidentally, I just saved a friend with explosives.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to point that out.
Save.
Oh,
Say it
right.
like that.
He did do that.
I needed to say it like that because it's one
Oh,
of my
because
drives.
that's one of your drives. Save a friend
You
with
know,
explosives.
what I saw was one of my drives.
That's your drive. Use your explosives to save a
Look
friend.
at my drive. Pass gas.
You did that.
I
I
did
like-
that. Yeah.
I like the way that it was worded
I'm glad
because
you
I
added
could
that
have saved a
drive
friend
last
who
week.
had explosives.
I'm driven to pass gas.
All right, Katya, as you start to pick yourself up off the ground and look across the room, you've noticed
Oh, I
that
thought we
the armored helmet.
We're not over.
We are currently at you right now. As you pick yourself up off the ground and you look across the room, you see the smoke clearing, the debris settling, the unarmored face of Bogatyr now staring across the room at you as he's yelling at you. I am Viktor Dimitrovich Geren. I am the greatest warrior within the Imperial Army. You dare challenge me. You will pay for trying to defy my honor. As you see, some of his armor is falling apart, and what is underneath his armor are large cybernetic arms.
Oh, he's got robot arms.
No, cybernetic.
Robot arms.
But I don't have the hammer anymore.
No, it exploded on his face,
Oh, that hurts.
which has done all the damage to his
That's the
armor.
reason his face looks like that.
He's got cool colors.
Okay.
It's going to be a cool scar, bro. Just let it be. Just let it be.
Yeah, it's like having, like, it's better than a beard. It's a cool scar. It's the next level.
So what do you do?
Great story at the bar.
I want to punch him.
If
Deadly.
Concha lives through.
Because his face is unarmored now.
It is, and messed up and bloody and everything.
Yeah, it's gross.
All right.
Ooh.
Roll
Man,
to
I
attack.
just picked up that thing that lets you punch better.
Did I?
I don't think she picked that up. She
Oh, no, I
picked up
did.
defending against better attacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I picked up deflect stronger attacks, but I can still punch things.
Yeah, you can still punch. She's just not amazing. It's just regular amazing.
Listen, I'm amazing at it. Okay?
Instead of like super tier amazing, you're not Iron Fist, you're just like Captain America.
Oh, I did not punch him.
Okay, what do you got total
the
with that
dice.
strength?
4.
Oh,
Do I just go ahead and check this injure box and die?
no. All right, so you run up to punch. You're not successful at that, so now you're going to roll defense.
Deflect stronger attacks or tank heavy hits?
Whichever one you think would be
What's the
best for you.
difference?
Which one has
deflection
the
usually works off
least-
of speed?
Well, which one has the least amount of a debuff for you?
Yeah.
They're both the same.
Deflect usually works off speed.
Read them to us.
Withstand gunfire, blunt force from larger weapons, and moderate explosions. And then tank heavy hits is survive powerful explosions, high caliber gunfire, collapsing buildings, etc.
So one sounds a little bit more
But it
environmental.
says
than
though not unscathed.
Right. So you're going to probably want to deflect heavy hits. It's direct, it's in your face.
That's 4 plus 2 is 6 on the dice.
6 on the dice, plus your...
Plus a -1 for difficult,
So 5,
plus -1 for injured,
4.
plus +2 for durability.
So back up to 6.
So you rolled 6. Okay. So basically, as you're running over to him, you go to try and hit him in the face. He leans back, picking both hands up in the air, and now he's slamming both of his cybernetic fists into the ground as a shockwave is set off, and you're being compelled back by this shockwave. As you are feeling your dermal armor failing you, you do see a flash of blue light as it appears right in front of you as the
about
face
time.
of Takeshi grabs hold of you in midair and teleports you outside of the room into the hallway where Patty and Gaston now have the ability to carry your unconscious body.
So I did take one more?
Yes.
Where's my pen?
So you're unconscious though, so that's good.
Critical condition. Now be aware you do hear the loud roar of a beastly thing on the other side of the
I
door.
had one. Is that mine though?
No, it's just pink.
I know, mine was pink.
John has
Sorry.
Okay, so that was...
What's your strength rating?
-1. So
What is your strength rating, Gaston?
-2
My
to carry.
strength is a negative. It's a -1.
Both of you will need to carry her.
Yeah, together.
Yeah.
I'm a weakling. I'm
Before we go,
nothing.
I'm going to
gas.
place my 2 remaining bricks of C2 on the door with a fuse to set to go off if the door opens.
All right. So as you're doing that, Takeshi removes his helmet and he looks at you and he says, "Do what you can to slow him down. I will do the rest. Get her out of here. She is an honorable warrior. Annoying, but honorable. And make sure she knows that I said that. Specifically the annoying part."
Somebody throw a blanket over me since I'm naked. Or, like a coat or something.
I put her coat back on her that apparently fell off whenever she...
It fell off, yeah.
Alright, so there's Takeshi looking at you without his helmet, telling you all of these great things. Thank you for letting me know that I am not the only one standing to defy these monsters.
Hi.
Hi.
That means yes, I know this much.
We.
That also means yes. I did not know you spoke French.
You speak my language.
So that removes another... Yeah. So that's all of my C2 gone. I got a 6 to plant it, so I probably think that it's set, but I didn't set the fuse correctly.
It looks good.
What?
You've run out of C2.
Yeah.
You're out of supplies. You're injured. She's critical condition and unconscious. His faceplate is cracked. His suit and armor is burned and
So he
scorched.
and I are carrying her down the hall to try
As
and get
Takeshi now turns back towards the door, waiting for the explosion to go off so that he can get an advantage strike.
It's not going to
against
go
the two.
off.
Nope. Luckily, C2 explodes with a electric charge.
That's this lady. She can do
And
stuff.
he seems to have the ability to do that if he wants to.
Can't you do like
As you
that?
get down the hallway,
You're
you
right.
look back and see as the door explodes open,
Oh,
a
goodness.
madman with cybernetic arms and bloody face comes crashing out as Takeshi now charges up his sword with this blue energy and runs directly towards him, going, "Till death!"
Oh no.
Did
and
he
you just
die?
keep
And
running.
we duck around the corner.
You just keep running.
No, Takeshi.
All right.
We
You all loved him so much.
No, he's
so
he's
well.
annoying as shit, but I don't want him to die. He's useful.
All right. So now in the armored tank room, Ellie,
Are you in the armored tank room? Are you waiting by our getaway car?
you are here, but you notice that there are several guards maneuvering through the area. They are not armored. They are armed. Okay, so they're not the mech suits, but they're the regular soldiers with the armaments. So they're maneuvering through the area. If you want the team to be able to escape unnoticed, you'll probably have to try and take them out. There are 3 of them in the room, not next to each other, just like maneuvering through.
You can probably set the box down while you do that.
Yeah, probably.
So you
Yeah,
want to try
right.
to stealth into a vehicle and like put the box away?
Yeah.
And you have a gun, right? Like you don't just have lightning. Like she's got guns and stuff. Right?
I guess.
She has lightning and
She
gun.
would probably have a gun with a silencer on it if she's stealthy. Like that just makes good narrative sense. Listen, James Bond had silencers, and that was like the 50s.
But we're in
Which
the
is 10 years
40s?
after World War II.
This is 1940.
This is alternate reality, 1940. There can be silencers. Okay, GM. Looking up on
I'm
your
just
phone about
looking.
silencers.
I'm curious.
It's funny how you both grabbed your phone at the same
And
time.
he made this world. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, put your silencer under your gun.
1902 and
There you
patented in 1909. You have a silencer.
Alright, so.
Well done.
I'm gonna stealthily set the box down in a vehicle and.
All right, so go ahead and give me a stealth roll just to get through without being noticed. You can do that as your, I think, your perfect camouflage if you want to.
I have stealth, just
Oh, there
straight
were.
up.
Okay.
There were a lot of silencers in World War II.
4.
6.
Negative, Ghost Rider. And as soon as you stumble into the room, you're like, I'm stealthy.
It's okay.
But you're still seeing
it's
like
okay
blue.
to take some damage.
You're still seeing the blue blur around everything, and you like bump directly into an opened vehicle door, and they just like turn and look, and they're like, "Duh."
Take your shirt off. That works for me.
Halt!
Or just shoot them. Either one, whichever you want.
So there's one really close to you, one mid range, and then one across the room from you.
Shoot the close one first.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
All right, so go ahead and roll for speed to do the attack with the weapon.
And also check off your boxes for your
You are much better at shooting people. That's a complete 9. All right. So basically, as he like lifts up his rifle and he's like, "Halt!" You just go and just pop him right in the middle of the
she
forehead.
does. She's a spy. She knows how to shoot people.
She knows how to shoot people. So you pop him right in the middle of the forehead. He drops down, but now, of course, the other two silencer didn't really matter because they're like, "What the
but
hell?"
it won't draw
You just
other
died.
soldiers.
Right, not from outside.
Right.
Yeah, you just got these two more that are in the room. We'll stay focused on you since you're the one that is conscious and intact.
Yeah, we're all about to die, basically. You're the only one that has
Well,
not
also,
taken
it's
damage.
going to matter how.
So
the room
go
looks when
ahead
we get
and
there.
roll for defense. Probably speed for evasion.
Snake eyes. Do you have an edge?
Yes.
Do you have an edge? You can
Yeah.
use your edge.
But it's also okay to take some damage. Like, it won't hurt you. It'll be okay.
Yeah,
You'll
life
just
is a
be-
resource.
You'll just be a little bruised.
Oh, it was a high
I learned that from
That's
Magic
Plus
Design.
speed 9. Yeah. So you don't have stealth anymore, but you are able to evade. Like the only catch to that is like they know where you are as they're shooting, and you're like hiding behind a Humvee, and you're just like sitting there. But it is your time to attack if you want to.
Can I still shoot one of them?
You can
Will I
shoot.
have-
If you want to just keep going with the silencer, yeah. Just go ahead and roll for speed to shoot. Accuracy.
5.
You pop out and you're like, psh, psh, but you know,
They duck behind something.
yeah, they're ducking too.
Yeah.
But you've opened yourself up to attack, so if you want to, go ahead and roll for speed.
You're going to be writing all these down. You're going to
Oh. Yeah. I'll do that in a second.
Nice.
10.
You
She's
tuck
really
and roll.
good at ducking and rolling.
Yeah, so you just tucked and rolled so well that you've gotten yourself back into a position where they don't know where you are. So they're continuing to shoot at the one armored vehicle that they knew you were behind, but you are now behind a different tank.
They're
Can
going to
I
blow
try
that
to
one up.
like move around where I'm like behind them and at least
Sure,
try
just
and-
roll for speed and we'll count that as a stealth attack.
You're not good at
You don't want to kill them.
I don't
Some people
apparently.
just
I just
wanna
want to
go.
survive.
Alright, so you've managed to move a little bit further, but you kicked over a gas can, and you're like, shit. So stealthy, but like you still seem to be a little bit drunk from the radiation poisoning. So they now know where you are again, and they are shooting towards that area. So you can go ahead and roll to try and do another stealth attack because they're shooting at the tank that you're behind. Nice. All right. So that's a
12.
yeah. We'll give you a complete success to pop up, and you've shot another one in the head as he falls to the ground, missing his left eye.
Yes.
If she rolls a 12, doesn't she get something too?
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, she just got to
Yeah, I
kill
just
somebody.
got to-
No, I mean, like, isn't there like you have to pick from a list of like options of things you get? What is that? What am I thinking of? Like, you can get this extra move, or you know what I mean? Like, what is that?
So you can resist or avoid their blows, impose an additional condition like death, or create an opportunity for your allies. You have none.
Gotcha.
You have no idea.
So she managed to not get hurt and killed him. And now there's one left.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
So go ahead and roll for speed to evade again as you've just popped up and shot his friend in the face. He's like, me kill, Tomas! No!
11.
Wow, yeah. So You successfully evade, and you've now maneuvered to where you're directly behind him, and you can do one more stealth attack. As long as it's successful, you can drop this last guy. Make sure you're marking your rolls. Yeah.
10.
So you dropped him and hopefully picked up some points.
You should probably move the box to a car that hasn't been shot up, though. Because they were shooting at the car with the box in it.
Yeah, so there's several armored Humvees and there's a tank. So you choose
We love
which
a
one you
tank.
would like to steal.
Humvees drive fast.
Y'all have stolen tanks before, but you do know how to drive a Humvee.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold on. While she's here, can she sabotage all the other vehicles except for the one
Stab
we're
him in
in?
the tires.
Sure.
Okay, sabotage all the other vehicles except for the one we want.
Sure.
The tank doesn't have tires.
It
I know,
doesn't-
do something different to the tank.
Throw a grenade in it. And shut it.
That'd be kind of loud.
Yeah.
But you could probably rig a booby trap to it. So like if they open the hatch, it pulls the pin of the grenade out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Do that.
Sure.
Should you roll to do that?
Okay.
I mean, she's got time. There's nobody here. She's already killed all the threats.
Okay. So
As you stated, she's
We're here.
a friggin' spy.
woohoo!
All right, so you've selected your vehicle. You've got the box in there. Okay, guys,
Yes.
working your way down the hallways. You're trying to get to the vehicle bay. You're currently passing by several different offices. Soldiers are along the way, but you've managed to duck and everything. Now, there seems to be a security checkpoint coming up ahead. They're just maneuvering through the hallway.
Yes.
So you can either try to convince them of who you are, trick them, duck into an office.
Let's try to hide in an
I'm
office.
going to do get help.
Could gas them.
You're going to throw her
No.
unconscious body at them?
I'm telling them to get help. The command room is under attack.
Oh yeah.
Good
Okay.
idea.
Currently, you're unconscious, so you can't give them advice. Gaston and Patty,
Yes.
you want to trick them?
Yes.
Persuasion, or do you want to
Persuasion.
duck into an office and hide?
Then we'd be hiding forever.
I am much better
Until they
with
run by. They're running by.
intelligence.
Oh, they're running by? Oh, well, let's stop
Oh.
into an office and hide.
Yeah, I missed that part.
Ew.
I missed the part that they were moving.
Yeah, they're like
You
a
said
patrol.
check.
They're like running
Sorry
running
about that.
by.
Yeah, they are patrols.
Okay.
Oh, they're just running? Like just to run?
They're probably on their way to
maneuvering
the command center, honestly. It's
They're
all
like,
fine.
we're under attack!
How about this? We duck in to the office. You try and convince them, like, hey, you
No.
guys got to get over there.
No, it's all
right
or
now,
nothing.
both of our -1 strengths are what's keeping her from falling down. She's currently weakened at Bernie's.
I'm actually unconscious.
Oh, can we, like, pretend
It's
like that
weakened
she's
at
alive?
conscious.
She's had too many drinks. Got some sunglasses on
Okay,
her.
no, don't
So-
let her do
She's
that.
also topless.
Is an actual roll?
I
No,
have a coat on.
we have
Oh,
a
you
coat
put a
on.
coat
right?
on?
Yeah. Is it an actual roll to duck into the office?
Given that you're carrying an injured person and you two are injured, yeah, I'm going to say that one of you can give the other person an assist because you're working together to carry her.
What's your speed?
How's my what?
Speed.
0.
Awesome. Mine too.
So whoever chooses to assist, the other one rolls.
Have you been checking these offices you went?
I've been thinking about it.
But have you actually been doing it?
I don't know.
That's how you get
I don't
it.
remember.
I
I've
will
done
take
twice.
the assist
I've done it twice.
All right.
Yes.
Was it intelligence or energy?
It was
Probably energy.
speed. I did do energy because I did do energy once.
So that's
I
a
know.
6 on the
And
dice.
then you did some speed.
I already did the speed. I already did that. You just cheated.
So that's 5.
You did cheat.
You're a cheater.
You have rolled a lot more than just twice.
I don't
wanted-
know that.
To talk to them.
I'll erase it.
All right.
You rolled
We
more, way
decided
more
to
than
duck.
twice.
So what you managed to do was you pushed Gaston as he's got cut. You say take her, and you shove him into an office,
Yeah.
closing the door, and you just like prop yourself up against the office door, and you're like, sup.
Oh, you're like in The Princess Bride when you're too weak to do anything,
Yeah.
but you pretend that you're not.
And
Yeah.
his arm's like kind of floppy.
Yeah.
All right, so as you're tilted against the doorway now, you've shoved him into the office with unconscious Katya.
Yeah.
Uh,
Topless unconscious.
Now they've noticed you and they're holding their guns up and they're like, halt.
Halt.
So, here's your point. You either can attack, confront, persuade.
I'm going to try to persuade them that the command room is under attack. I was injured during that attack. Hurry.
Alright, so go ahead and roll for intelligence on persuade.
That is a 7 total.
Alright, so
That's good. 7.
It's not great, but it is good.
It's mid, right?
you convince them that you were injured in the attack
Yes.
and that they're going to start heading that
I'm
way.
currently wearing one of their uniforms.
But they're going to go ahead and radio in that you need medical assistance
yes,
and let
we
some
know.
other soldiers know to come by and pick you up at this records room.
Okay.
All right, so that'll give you a clock that you're now on
Yeah.
because they're looking for you. All right, Gaston,
That is me.
you stumble into this dark office with the unconscious body of Katya.
It's a dark office.
And as you stumble into this dark office, you stumble into the
It's a
desk and
dark
you topple over it
desk.
and you fall on the other side. You're like, oh, that desk came out of nowhere. Now, you notice that the thing, like the nameplate on the desk, says very important, awesome, in charge person.
Literally?
No, it just says like general.
Ah,
And then like a name.
a general name man.
I'm unconscious.
Oh.
Here.
And
You're
Thomas.
alone. You're just
Yes,
talking.
I'm
No,
talking.
stop!
He's still talking to you.
He's alone in a room with me.
He's like, he's a general, and then he reaches out and he gets his thumb against your chin and makes your chin. As you say, we should check all of the things. And he goes, oh, you are so smart. Or am I? And then you go, wee wee.
That is what I would do.
I entirely
Right.
know you too
I would check all the things.
well. All right.
So roll for intelligence.
Yeah, roll for intelligence to analyze the scene.
My intelligence is unmatched.
And this will give you an XP point.
It is 10 plus whatever my intelligence.
1.
1. It is unmatched.
But he's got a -1 for his wound.
All right, so 9.
10.
9 plus
Oh, 10 plus 1 minus
10.
1?
It's
Yes.
10. It's
Okay,
10.
yeah. Then yeah, you're still 10
And
plus.
you got an XP for that roll.
Yes, thank you. You got an XP. for that.
Okay. So. She skipped that one. That's all right. All right. So, as you're like searching through all the desk drawers and everything, you see a manila envelope that's marked eyes only, very important. And you're like, ooh, yes. And so you start ripping it open. And inside you find a letter that is written in German. That letter written in German is addressed to Dear Dr. Thaddeus Miles Stein. I write you this correspondence in an effort to warn you that the warriors of divinity are now being deployed to several bases. One has come here under the code name Bogatir. He is extremely strong and very honorable. You must hurry in your assistance with the French resistance to try and develop Project Helios. I wish you the best of luck, Dr. Stein, and thank you for all you have done for us in the resistance.
It says General Stein.
He's a spy.
But he was talking about Bogatyr, who I killed, or
To be
something.
resistance.
No, he killed, what's his name?
Takeshi.
We don't know how that turned out.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fight was still happening.
That was still happening.
Yeah.
Could even still be happening.
Although now
Okay,
there's
so what does it say about
guards that
Bogatyr?
are
I'm unconscious.
He
What?
is-
Remind me.
He is really honorable.
Very strong and very honorable.
Very
but
handsome.
the majority part of the letter was that it was written to a German
A
by the
German.
name of Dr. Thaddeus Miles Stein,
Yes.
who's been working to secretly assist the French resistance. Basically warning him that the warriors of divinity are now being deployed. You've met one of them.
So,
But he wasn't saying that Bogatyr is good.
no, he was saying Stein is good.
He was
What's
saying that,
honorable? I'm confused.
Stein works for the resistance.
holy crap, Bogatyr is stated as being strong but honorable,
Okay.
that he has been deployed to this base, but it is warning this doctor that he needs to speed up his plans with Project Helios to assist the French resistance.
Can you
Can I-
remember all that with
Yeah,
me being
Project
unconscious?
Helios resistance.
I'm not in the room, so you're going to have to be the one that writes it down.
Oh no, I don't have a pen.
Can you take the paper? Is it paper?
I will form gas
Just-
pocket.
Just tuck the letter into my jacket.
Okay.
Your gosh is on fire. Don't.
It's
burn
not
the
on fire
letter.
anymore.
It should be. You're
No, the-
totally injured.
No,
Well, the fire was
fire's
consumed
gone.
when he did the explosion.
Yes.
that
Oh,
killed
okay.
him.
Well, the point is, put the thing in my pocket.
Okay. So, can I tell if this is a letter that was intercepted?
Yes.
Okay, it was intercepted.
Yes, and it could out this person for being with the French resistance.
If it hasn't already.
Correct.
So, like,
You are in a general's office, so
Was it opened?
yeah, it was in the.
When you found it?
he found it and he ripped it open.
So
yes.
you opened the letter.
Oh, I opened it.
You opened
It
the
was
general
not
envelope.
open. Like, so the general probably hasn't read it yet.
Okay.
So put it in my pocket. Let's go.
We could put in any kind of letter now. No.
into the ripped
I have
open
drawn a
eyes
picture.
only- into the
a
ripped
giant
only.
penis.
You suck. And I have put the original letter into my feeding vent.
Let's do it. No, don't feed it to yourself. Put it in my
We'll be
pocket.
safe in there.
We will never read it again.
No, I can expel it later.
All right. So that's what's occurred.
The expel event is.
I'm
in the
now
back.
going into the room.
Yeah, you can open the door and you're like, hey,
Okay,
come
so
on.
we're escaping
Yeah.
now again? Okay.
I open the door.
Get the heck out of here. That's my American accent I do.
Come on, cowboys.
Come on, cowboy. This is what you guys
got
sound
dentures.
like.
All right. So you have a countdown clock going now because there are soldiers currently en route to assist an injured
Go, go, go.
patriot.
Yes. So we need speed to move quickly.
That is correct.
Makes sense
Quickly
to
and
me.
stealthily, he's your assistance roll for it. So
Okay. Awesome.
That's good.
5.
Oh, he's missing his belt.
as you get to the doors to the vehicle bay, a unit of medical soldiers runs up to you. Stop! You're told to, hey, man, why are you trying to get... We got you, bro. We're going to help you. Comrade?
Quick, help me get her and him to the Humvee.
What would you leave? We got the medical center right over here. Yeah, just, we'll take her. And so, like, they run up. One of them picks her up. They're carrying her to try to
Excuse
get her
me.
medical attention.
I am going to attempt to order them to get us to the Humvee.
Yes.
Good idea.
So
I love it.
You're persuading someone?
Yes, I'm trying to
Use
use
your
my
stolen
uniform,
rank. Yeah.
my stolen valor.
Do it.
Droll, that's his 9.
That is 6 plus 5 minus 1 is a 10 plus 2 is 12.
He did it.
Yes.
By George.
So you just start yelling.
By George.
Somehow no Russian, and you're like,
Yet you will take her to that Humvee because I will take her to the better hospital out in Shanghai. You will do it now or you will suffer.
She only believes in Chinese remedy.
If Boatier hears of what you have done in defying me, he will crush you.
Yeah,
Well,
something like that, yeah.
Well, he would have if I hadn't killed him.
calm down, bro, calm down, man, broski.
Get your hands off.
So,
Comrade, not broski.
Comradsky. So they help you carry her out to the vehicle room, and
She's waiting
she
for
is
us
stealthily
in a
waiting
vehicle.
inside of a vehicle.
And all the
Got the
rest
back
of them
doors
are
open, just
sabotaged.
waiting.
She's
So
like,
you
"Let's
see one
go."
Humvee with the back doors open.
Dead guys everywhere.
So I'm gonna proceed straight towards the one Humvee that I'm expecting to be the one that she's in.
Yeah.
And having a driver already ready to leave with us helps to sell the reason that we're...
Yeah. So they help you unload the unconscious body into the back of the Humvee as you and Gaston then climb in, and you're like, thank you for your assistance. I will tell Bogatir of all of the great things you have done.
Yes.
And they slam the doors shut and they pat them for you.
And
As they start to step back,
until-
and one of them trips and falls over a dead body, and he looks and he's like,
Go, gun it.
Mikhail!
Gun it!
Mikhail! His poker games were the best!
go.
So we're
As
driving
you
fast.
start driving, right? So, now,
Oh,
Fuck.
it's good.
start
Don't make her
driving.
roll to drive.
Oh, she's about to, yeah.
You
so-
hated when that happened to you.
Yeah, but we're escaping a base.
You're escaping the base. She's going to at least have to roll to get out here. Alright, so, it's driving, so you can try for intelligence or speed.
Can I help by telling her the quickest way off the
I'll be the
base?
same.
Like
Sure.
using the blueprints?
You get
So
one
I'm
assistance
giving you
from
the
him.
assist.
He's basically telling you how to get out.
7.
8 from him.
And 9.
Alright.
Okay.
So that's mid-range. It's pretty good. So as you're driving out of the base, there is a bright blue flash inside the cab of the truck. As bloodied Takeshi has teleported into the passenger seat, he slumps down and he says, I have failed you, and then slumps unconscious in the seat.
But he's not dead.
He
says-
is as alive as you. Or as dead as you.
You just told me I was unconscious. Quit.
So, I also said he slumped unconscious too. So, I mean, death is a lot of unconsciousness, like really tightly strung together with no consciousness after it.
What is the fuck kind of
it's like when you go to sleep, you're
Ellie,
unconscious.
You
As
How
you're
much time
looking in
with
your
Dan?
rear view mirrors, you see an explosion from the walls in the vehicle's garage.
Oh.
With
They
a
went for the tank.
madman just roaring, and he is slamming his cybernetic fists into everything, sending Humvees flying. He is coming in a rage.
Did the tank grenade
towards
go
you.
off?
Coming in a rage
Yes.
Yes, towards you.
Right at us.
towards me.
Yes, towards the vehicle. So he is running with superior human speed towards you. There's a lot of flat tires and one sabotage tank. He does not seem to be opening the tank.
I would like to... You said he's...
On foot, enraged, very powerful.
I am down to just my grenades left, so I'm going to try throwing a thermite grenade at him, since he's a lot of metal.
What does thermite do?
It melts
Burns
metal.
really hot.
Ooh, that's what we want to do. Do it.
It'll burn through basically anything. Slowly.
So that's speed.
Yeah.
It'll definitely burn through that armor. It'll probably
That's like 5.
melt adamantium.
I'm going to stop throwing Anything we want?
That's a Tony question. Tony, would thermite like burn through adamantium?
No, it would not.
Would it burn through the other one?
Vibranium?
Vibranium, yeah.
I don't think it would. No, it wouldn't.
Vibranium cares more about impact.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I'll
Well,
look
how
it
do
up
you
later.
melt adamantium?
Later.
Ellie, there's a big explosion going off on your rear end. So we're going to need you to roll for driving again because somebody just unsuccessfully ran out of their thermite grenades by throwing them out the back door.
Like all of them.
A belt of thermite grenades he has just
He
thrown.
missed.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Could I
So
pass
7?
the trail of gas out the back?
Alright, so you're able to get back on track in like the whole thing fishtails, the whole Humvee fishtails, but you're able to successfully attain control of the vehicle again and you put the pedal to the metal. But in doing so, you have slowed down and you hear on top of the Humvee. Something has dented the roof in as it has landed on top of
It's
you.
the Black Panther.
Gaston.
It's Gaston.
You are the only one that has not thrown their thermite grenades out of the back of the vehicle and is
And you're
also
not currently
currently white knuckle driving the vehicle itself.
But that was a speed.
Alright. Does this guy have any soft spots?
He's got a big bloody face. Nobody has rolled the ability to know his weaknesses.
Not for lack of trying.
Let's see.
Well, you
I
just
have-
figure out that if you slam the exploding hammer into
He
his
looks
face,
so excited.
This is the first time I've seen him.
I have a simple power profile. It's called Instant Combat Analysis.
that is true, you do.
So I'm gonna be like, Do I even have to, do I have to roll for this?
Yes.
You do.
Okay.
It's on your intelligence.
Let's make it dramatic. One.
Stop rolling them one at a time.
One.
When they bounce off each other, they roll better.
3. So that would
He
be
did
a
not
7.
instantly.
How would that be a 7?
That's 4 total plus
Intelligence.
intelligence.
So, what is that?
That's
Don't
not
forget
enough.
your minus.
It's like 5.
Yeah, don't forget the minus.
There's no minus. It's a
You're
simple.
injured.
I'm injured?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, -1. 4.
It's like a migraine that's like slowing.
He has no weaknesses.
We're doomed.
So basically, Gaston like pokes his head out of the window and he looks up and he's like, "Ho ho ho! He's unstoppable." And then pulls himself back into the vehicle.
Oh, maybe we should stop the vehicle. Suddenly.
As
Slam on the brakes
A
and Tommy
cybernetic
flies
fist.
forward.
He has
now
a lot of mass.
slams through
and
the roof of the
velocity.
vehicle, and you see these 2 cybernetic hands that are now peeling the vehicle
Oh my god, you guys!
open.
I
Just
knew we
slam
And
on
you
the
see
brakes.
this in
But now he's got
scary
his hand in
face.
the car.
I
And
knew
he's
we
like
should
poking
have
his
gotten
head
the
in,
tape.
and he's like, "Victor's here."
Definitely.
Huh.
Okay, listen, Laura.
That was my move.
Can you drive real crazy? Can you
Like,
roll to like
just
drive extra crazy so he
Try to
falls
like
off?
get him to
I
get
just
off the
remembered
car.
I do
You
have
can roll
a
speed to
gun.
try and do like
Maneuver
some
him
sort of
off.
combat maneuvering with the driving.
I just remembered I do have a gun.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm going to try and shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the face.
All right, here's what we can do. Do you want to try and combine your combat driving
Roll.
with his attack to give him assistance? Or you're trying to give her assistance,
I'm
vice
giving
versa?
her an assistance of shaking us off by shooting at his face.
Okay, he's going to try and shoot him in the face and give you an assistance to get him off the vehicle by driving.
Since I've been rolling very poorly.
I haven't been doing
Do it.
super
Roll.
well.
Depends on if you're defending or attacking.
4,
This was a 3 over here.
Yeah, that was 1.
4,
5.
5. Plus
Plus
his
mine.
assistant. 6.
6. You do not shake him off.
Turns out he's also eating bullets.
And as you're basically like doing like the maneuvers, he pulls out his rifle. I'm assuming your rifle?
Yes.
So he pulls his rifle up and he goes to shoot, and as he does, Bogatir grabs hold of the rifle
Uh-huh.
and lifts you up and out of the vehicle. And he's now like he has you like grabbed hold of as you're both on top of the vehicle, and he's like staring at you in the face, one eye just like bulging out of his head, and he's just like,
I will eat you for breakfast.
I'm going to try to melt in his grip.
you're gonna try to wet yourself? Alright, go ahead.
Okay, this is a -4 total. +1 for my energy. So -3 to whatever I roll.
Oh, no.
And I rolled 12.
Oh.
Sweet!
So that's a 9.
Wow!
So, as Concha is laying unconscious and Gaston is like over her, and he's looking up and he's like, this does not look good, Sherry. And then all of a sudden, water splashes everywhere inside the vehicle cab.
Does
and
it wake
then
me up at least because I got splashed on?
You are completely soaking wet
But I'm not
and unconscious. Yeah, you are so. I'm sorry. I didn't do that to you. Alright, so that allows you to unconstitute and reconstitute yourself?
Yes.
So basically, as soon as you splash back into the vehicle's cab, you reconstitute yourself.
And I yell, go, go, go!
Keep driving!
I never stop.
Alright, Gaston,
Gaston.
you have seen your ally be ripped out of the truck, turn into water, splash back into the truck, and then turn back into a man.
That was cool.
It was super cool. And you see that the baddie is still surfing the top of the vehicle, and he's lurching back down to grab at you again.
No.
What do you do?
I
Can
said,
you
no.
like unleash? Hey, John, can you like unleash a little? You know, like when you're drinking alcohol, and I don't know if this is real. And then you light a lighter, and then like you blow, and then it blows like a
She wants you to do
blowtorch
your combustible
I
in
can
gas.
pass
his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to do that in his face.
I fought directly into your face.
But you
I
can
am Gaston his face.
Gaston, your face.
roll it together this time so they can bounce off each other.
Yeah.
That's better.
That is way better to roll
That's
together.
8
Plus the energy.
plus energy, which is 3 minus.
1.
No, because the exploding gas, EGM, is -2, -3. So that 3 energy is a wash, so it is an 8.
Alright. So,
That's good though.
here's what you're looking at.
Oh, God. What am I looking
I'm
at?
giving you
It's in his
a
face.
difficult decision to make.
I fought in your general direction.
You can manage this attack against him successfully,
Yes, that's the way I want to do
opening
it.
yourself up to damage.
Basically, you'll go unconscious if you do it.
Or
But we need you to do it.
you realize that it is going to cost you too much, and you hide
I hide
in the
away.
vehicle cab and try to retain your
I
consciousness.
am
Please don't.
scared.
Oh my god.
So, you
You're
can
the
attack
only
him
one that's been able to
successfully
hurt him.
and you get hurt, or you decide not to and you run away.
I will sacrifice myself for the good of France.
Everyone.
And I like open up my little like gas thing bigger, and like unleash the gas.
And
So
then
basically, you're like, I am Frenchman. We do not run. And like you rip open
We
your
pass
chest,
gas.
and like the gas emits out, and you combust it. And as you do, it explodes
Bust into your
directly
face.
into his face, launching him back off of the vehicle as he slams into the ground behind you,
And dies.
still maintaining his momentum, rolling into a parked vehicle, denting that in,
And then dies.
and slumps to the ground.
Wow.
But so now is he unconscious?
I am dead.
We should keep going.
As he does this, he realizes that he has just ripped open his chest to do this attack in a more awesome way. And he's now trying to hold himself so he does not dissipate. He says, I am not ready to dissipate just yet. So,
Do I mark a thing off?
you are incapacitated.
I've marked them all off.
Oh yeah, you're incapacitated.
We all are. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Yeah, Dan
got
and Laura
no
are
more.
the only two that are. Everyone else in this situation has gone unconscious.
Must go faster, must go faster.
My foot's all the way down on the pedal. I can't go any faster.
Try double tapping it. That used to work in Need for Speed. Or cruising. Yeah, cruising.
Cruising USA.
Yeah, that's everything I know about driving. It's the only time I've ever driven a Humvee. So were we able to
Alright.
actually get away?
So,
240.
after the grueling battle,
It was
Bravo
grueling.
team. Huh?
It was grueling.
It was grueling. Bravo team has managed to drive away victorious using teamwork, strategy, and your enhancements. You've exploited the weakness in Bogatir's cybernetic armor by slamming his own hammer into his face.
Gassing him.
A final coordinated assault was able to bring the massive warrior to his knees as you all worked together to get him off the vehicle and topple him.
Well, I did.
His once unstoppable strength seems to finally become exhausted. Before he collapsed to the ground,
He says, "What is the smell?"
I told him, "You are very honorable," and then we kept driving.
yes, and what you don't hear is him say, "You fight with honor, but this war is far from over. The Tsar's vision will prevail." And he falls unconscious to the ground in front of the wrecked vehicle.
Yes.
It's just
Partially in the wrecked vehicle.
all right. So you didn't manage to destroy the base, but you rescued 2 of the Shanghai resistance leaders, freed them from the base. You evacuated and survived. Takeshi Nakamura was impressed with your team's tenacity and sense of justice. As he rises his head, he looks at Ellie and you, because you're still awake,
Yeah.
and he says, "You have done well." His voice steady, but still tinged with some deep emotion. "But if you don't want to walk back to America, you will need my help. I can create a portal. Something I've only done once before. It is dangerous, but it's our best chance." Do you agree to portals?
Yes, do it.
I do
Wait,
have to
one
ask for
process.
your consent as an unconsenting portal person myself.
You?
So 2 of you are awake.
I say, I don't know who this dude is, because I've been.
She's like, "Who's
He's
this?"
like, who the fuck
He
is
just
this?
appeared. Just appeared the passenger seat.
I
That's
trust this guy implicitly because he helped Katya. So
Does
if
he
he
take
says
much
he
to
can
win
do
him
it,
over?
Well, if you say
if he says he can do it, and we don't have to walk Katya back, Katya and now Thanatos?
We'll just call him Gaston.
Gaston.
I'm
This
pretty
is
sure there's
easier.
some
Back
duct
to
tape
the
somewhere. We
States.
just duct tape him back together.
I'm okay with that. I do let him know that our pilot is being taken care of in the small town.
Yes, good memory.
He's going to be able to get you home.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be able to run a lot of errands for you.
No, I'm just asking if we can go to that town
Right, this is what I'm saying.
before we do.
You're in the middle of a speedy escape
Yeah.
from a Russian
It's
facility.
now or never.
Just say, yes, we like portals.
You
Is
really
he,
love this pilot.
is he going to come with us? Is Takeshi coming with us?
That is a likelihood.
Okay. I thought we had gotten somewhere safe, and he was telling us.
You are in the middle of still escaping. Big badass just fell off the vehicle, and he's waking up, and he's telling you he wants to try and help you
Gotcha.
because of your honor.
Ah, that's so nice.
That's so nice.
Do I see the glowy box in the back?
Yeah.
So
Everybody can see the glowy box. Like there's like this cardboard box that's like as you're like jumbling the car around, top like lands off of it, and you just see like bright blue energy that's just like shining out of the box.
Nice, I like it.
Ellie, I take it you found something.
Yep.
You want to jump through a portal?
Why not?
Let's go.
All right, so Takeshi actually sees the open box, recognizes the type of energy that it is. Reaching his hand into the box, he then holds the other one out towards the front of the vehicle. As he concentrates, void energy crackling around him, and you see a slash in the fabric of reality begin to open as a swirling void portal in front of the vehicle. The edges are glowing with unstable, the glowing blue energy as the vehicle slams full force into this portal and drives straight onto the street of Headquarters Project Genesis.
Oh, wow.
As you see, like, soldiers like, holy shit, get out of the way! And they're like jumping. I drank too much last night at the beer pong competition. As she like slams on the brake, recognizing where she is, everything lurching forward in the vehicle, and then coming to a sudden halt. You are met by applause as everybody starts to realize who you are and what has happened. You hear this thunderous roar of applause as they're like, woo! Bravo, team!
And I'm going to stick my head out and go, get a medic!
Colonel Cross and Dr. Davenport rush outside to greet you as Cross opens the door and claps you on the shoulder.
Not too hard.
Not too hard. And he says, you've done the impossible. Shanghai is free and the resistance has a fighting chance thanks to you. But don't get too comfortable. There's still work to be done. As he then looks around you and says, in a few weeks, get them to the med bay. Hey, somebody got some duct tape for this weird fishbowl guy? Davenport runs up, visibly emotional, examining the team for injuries and commending you on your resilience. You've not only proven your worth, you've shown the world what humanity can achieve when it refuses to give in. Right now, you rest, but prepare for what's ahead. The war, it's not over, but tonight we celebrate. All right.
I'll tip my IV bag to you, Doc.
All right, so you have liberated Shanghai.
Yep.
The resistance has gained control of the city, dealing a significant blow to the Russian Empire's grip in Asia. You have an alliance with Takeshi Nakamura. He is offering his continued support to the Allied forces, providing intel and assistance in future missions. He is your NPC now.
Nice.
Strengthen morale. You have a great success, which has boosted the confidence in Project Genesis, inspiring Senate and the people of America to put forth more money towards the project, and also bolstering the other resistance groups around the world to fight harder.
Takeshi was able to get the civilian, or the VIPs out.
The VIPs, two of the VIPs survived and were extracted.
Okay.
They've rejoined with the Shanghai resistance, leading them towards a victory over the city.
Excellent. And we weren't actually able to eliminate the warrior of divinity or destroy the Russian base.
You did not destroy the base, but it is being taken over, and the warrior of divinity did not die, but he did suffer a defeat at your hands.
We knocked him out too.
Yes.
Somebody else came in later and killed him. No.
While he's like strapped up in the hospital. The silent knife strikes deepest. It is a gas knife. Oh! No, but that's where you're at now. If you want to continue to hear about Bravo Team's exploits throughout this great war, then tune in next time. Until then, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. You've been awesome for listening to us. Thank you very much.
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, head over to our website, SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com, for some more fun content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.